Sorry guys, I'm trying to get it set up a little better here. There we go. There we go. So my name's Tammy and welcome to Snowstorm Crafts. And today we're going to be working on my Junky, grungy Grampy doll. He is a grumpy Grampy. And he's super fun to make. And I will let you guys know what pattern I used. And you can get that down below. Hi, Karen. Welcome. I'm just getting everything set up here. Sorry, guys. Let me turn the music down a little bit. And also, I have fans going and my ACs because it is hot here today. It is almost 100 degrees Fahrenheit. So it is hot. Hi, Ginger. Hi, Patty. I'm just getting everything set up on my laptop here so I can see you guys better. Yeah, so we're just going to have some fun. Do some crafting. Good old crafting session. Let's see. There we go. I'm glad you guys can make it. Right. Yeah. Welcome everyone. So my name's Tammy and this is Snowstorm Crafts, and today we're going to be working on a little Junky grungy Grampy doll. And this is George, and he is in the links down below if you guys want to come purchase him. He is ready for his new little home, his forever home, and they all come with adoption papers. So we got adoption papers, and I also have patterns for my Junky grungy Grampy dolls, plus a lot of patterns in my shop, and you guys can come check them out. There is no written instructions for the patterns. They are all a link that you will copy and then paste it, and it is a YouTube tutorial that I show you guys step by step how to do each doll. So yeah, that's how it goes. No written instructions, and it's just super fun and whimsical and all that good stuff. Oh yeah, Ginger, where are you at? Are you in California? Because yes, our humidity is insane here in Oregon. Like, whew, I was already in the swimming pool at noon, 11:30. I jumped into this pool because I was doing the chicken chores and running around and watering the garden. And oh, North Carolina. Yep, I bet. Oh, I bet. Yeah. I know here it's really muggy. It's like hazy kind of out and just real muggy. And oh my goodness, it's like dripping sweat. So that's why I said I have the ACs going and fans. And so, does it sound okay? Can you guys hear a bunch of fans going in the background? I tried to turn off my one fan right here. But I do have two ACs going. Oh, right. The Bertha. Oh, yeah, that's scary. Yeah, it's just humid and hot. Oh, good, good. The fans aren't too bad. Okay, good. Because I kind of turned off the one I have down here on my feet. So it's not so loud. But yeah, this is George. And then today we're going to work on Farmer Phil. That's what I named him. So now the pattern, if you guys are interested in getting the pattern, it's not a Junky grungy, I mean, it's not a grumpy Grampy pattern, but it is, I just went ahead and used my reindeer pattern, which is just the shirt, her little night shirt, and in pants. So that's the pattern I used, and it's the same pattern here. So go ahead, and I have that down there. It's my Rudolph reindeer pattern. And all you have to do is just make it however you want. You can add, this is one of my husband's old flannel shirts. And then I have some jean fabric. I do have links down below in my Amazon links. Oh, hi Maddie, welcome. I'm glad you can make it. We're just talking about Grumpy Grampies here. So I'm just showing you guys, we're gonna work on the face and stuff and get as far as we can today. And I'm just talking about the pattern for them is the Rudolph reindeer pattern. And I have that down below. And of course, she's for sale in my Etsy shop too. So I got my Etsy link down there. Come, feel free to come check out anything and purchase any doll you see here. Pretty much every doll up here is for sale, and if not, they will be soon. I know my Coraline doll, I will be making one to put in my shop. She's mine, and then my witch doll, she's mine for now. But I will be making dolls to put into my shop coming soon. But that's the pattern I use, is the Rudolph reindeer. So grab that pattern, and you can make this outfit with it. And then there is a link down below. It's a live where I showed you guys how to take the same pattern and just extend the pants and make overalls with them. So I show you guys that too. So it's all there, and you guys can come check it out and get caught up here. No, I do not have a swimming doll, but that would be cute, wouldn't it? Would be. Oh, but this is my newest one. So this is Bath Time Betty sold. She went to her forever home. So this is Bath Time Bertha. Is that what I named her? No, Barb. I named her Barb. Bath Time Barb. So it's super cute. I did some embroidery just on some fabric here, and then put her little ducky, and she's got her little shower cap on and her robe, and then her little journal is water babies. I mean, is that the cutest? It fits perfectly with her. So she is for sale in my shop. I just put her in. I went out, took pictures, got her into my Etsy shop. So she is for sale right now. So come get her, and she is ready for her forever home. And yeah, they're fun. They're super fun to make. So this is Bath Time Barb is her name. So we got her in the shop. And then I think I showed you guys Velma with her curlers. Yeah, I think I showed you last time. So this is Velma, and she's ready for her forever home. And she's got her kitty. And she's got her curlers, so she's all ready for good night. So this is my good night Grammy. And she's ready for nighttime to go to bed. So she's for sale. So come check them out. And like I said, the patterns are down below. Come click on my Etsy shop. I have patterns. I have lots of patterns in there and different things to make. So make sure to grab them. There is no written instructions, like I said. You would just copy the link in the description of my Etsy shop and paste it, and then it will go to YouTube, and I have a tutorial. So I step by step show you guys how to make dolls. That is what I do. So let's get started. So we got George, and he's gonna watch us. Make sure we're doing it right. So that's Grampy, George, and then we got Farmer Phil, and then I got his little dog. It's so funny. So cute. And he's got a little bandana. And then Grimm's Fairy Tale Journal. I thought that was fitting. So what we're doing today is just sewing the face, getting the face all sewn together. So I hope you guys are having a crafty day today and getting your projects done and working on some fun stuff. But yeah, just post over into my community tabs over there, guys, in my YouTube here. And I would love to see the projects you guys are working on. It's just so much fun just to check out everybody's fun projects they're working on. We can inspire each other. So I'm just going to give him kind of, because he is grumpy, so I don't want to give him a big smile. Give him kind of like a grimace kind of look, you know? So I just take a pencil and kind of outline what I want to do there. And then I use just the embroidery floss, and I use 2 strands. And of course I have it all tangled up. I've just been having so much fun making these dolls. Good, I'm glad you guys are enjoying them. Have you guys been making more dolls? Because they really are a good time here. And there is no right or wrong, and they do not have to look exactly like mine. That is the point, is to put your own spin on them. And it's just so fun just to see all the different ways to make them and different things you can do with all the patterns in there. And you can mix match the patterns, and you know, you got some, you can make flannels, you can make night shirts with them, you can make, you know, little jeans, you can turn them into overalls, you know, like my Coraline doll has a pattern, and you could do a little trench coat with a hoodie. Or I did a dress, you could turn it into a long dress. I did that with my Maddie doll. She sold, so I can't show you guys that one, but I did like a jean dress with it, with a hoodie, and it just turned out super cute. So it was so fun. And I want to thank everybody that's been purchasing my dolls and supporting my shop and following along on my videos. I am so excited, and I really, really want to give you guys a big thank you and a shout out, because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys, and I really appreciate it. And I found my people, so it's really fun. And I'm glad we could do this all together. Well, thank you, Karen. Oh, Maddie, you're working on more dolls? Yeah, it's so fun. It's, I mean, this is great. You know, like when I usually start a doll, I'll go ahead and start a couple of patterns. Or, you know, like I'll do a couple bodies and get the dresses all done or whatever I'm making. And I try to do 2 dolls like at once, because that's really fun. I just get them all done, get it all sewn on the sewing machine when I need to do, and then sit down and get all comfy in my chair and watch my favorite shows and do some hand stitching. I think, you know, that's the funnest part of it, is I love sitting and doing the hand stitching. Yeah, just start. That's the key, is once you start, you won't be able to stop. That's for sure. These are addicting to make. Addictive. In a good way. So I just go ahead and gather up just like 1 to 2 strands of the fabric here. I try not to get too much or too little. And I do that every so often. Okay, turn the music up a little bit. Oops, I have 2 mouses here. Mouses. There we go. Just tell me if the music's too loud. Oh, are you talking about the blue-haired freckle-faced girl? Are you trying to make her? She's really fun. And the kitty. So it's pretty cool. Yeah. And I have the video for her, so you can come check her out and see how I do it and how I do her hair and everything. So I have it so everybody can see what's happening. I have some fun ideas for Halloween and fall in the works. And I think you guys are gonna like it. It's gonna be fun. Just something different. So I'm just following along on my pencil line here. And just do a light pencil mark. And then you can see where you're going with it. That's a good thing, Maddie. That's a good thing. There's so many activities to do. I know. It's fun. I feel the same way. I'm like, and then I'm starting a new kind of fun, different. Even though the Grumpy Grampies are kind of new, and I just keep jumping around too, having fun making them all. But I need to focus. I'm gonna focus on fall dolls. So I definitely want to get a Coraline doll in my shop. I definitely want to get a witch doll in my shop. I have a fun project I'm working on today. I'm going to get it started and do that. I don't know when a pattern will be for it, but we'll see how it turns out, you know? You know how that goes, right? It's in my head right now, so you never know how things are going to turn out. But super fun. Oops, I usually don't. I don't know what I'm doing. Forgot how to make a doll. Start talking away here and distract myself. Like I said, guys, these are whimsical and not meant to be perfect in any way. And yeah, I mean, it's a PDF that you will print off, and it's just a whimsical outline that just gets you guys started on how you want to create them. And then, of course, I got my tutorial videos. So you guys, gives you ideas, and some, you know, my live videos giving you guys some tips and tricks that I've learned along the way. Because I think it's been a little over a year I started doing this and made the patterns. So it really hasn't been too long. That's what I'm doing, is just the little pieces of fabric that I picked up along the way. I'm just covering them with the embroidery floss going down with them. Easy as that. So if you guys are new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, guys. That is the best way to support me and my Junky, grungy Grampy dolls here. And I really appreciate it. And hit that notification bell. You'll see the next time I come on live. And you don't want to miss it, because we're having a good time here. Oh, hi, Diane. Today we are working on the Junky, grungy Grumpy Grampy dolls. So I got some Grumpy Grampies, and I do not have just like a specific pattern with his face on it or anything, but what I used is the Rudolph reindeer, and I got the link down below for her, and I just pretty much just got the pattern and did the shirt, did the pants, because it's just pants, and made it into this. And you can add buttons and do some different flares that you want on them to make them look like a grungy, grumpy Grampy. And then I have an overall, I pretty much took these pants and extended them up and then added straps to them, and I have that video down below. It's a live link that you guys can come check out, and it just basically showed you guys how I do it. So yeah, that's what we're working on today. It's the Grumpy Grampies. Thank you. He is a little grumpy guy. Yeah, I'm trying to do like a little grimace on his face, like a fun little grimace where he's like not too happy to be here, you know. He's got other things to be doing. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take the Coats and Clark, or Coats and Cotton, just whatever thread you have, and I'm gonna use this to make his nose. But yeah, we're just having a good time here and seeing what we come up with, because I never know. When I start it all, I have a thought in my head, but by the time it's finished, I'm like, oh, okay, that's how it's going to turn out. So there is no right or wrong, guys. And this is not meant to beat yourself up about. This is fun. We're having fun. And if you're not having fun, then you're not doing it right. Right? That's how I feel about it. Because I don't want to do something that's not fun. And the outcome is always different. So it's just a super good time. Okay, so I went ahead and I doubled it up. The coats and cotton, just whatever thread. Just because you got to give it a good yank. And I'm always afraid I'm going to... and I have. I've done it on camera many of times. Is I snap it because I yanked way too hard. I get overzealous. Okay, so you just start where you want a nose to be. Just go down a little bit, pop underneath, grab some of the stuffing, and just go over about as far as you, however wide you want the nose. I mean, if you look at all the noses, they're all different widths and lengths, and you know, just like everybody else has a different nose. And then I'm just going right down here and just popping up over here like that. And you can see it starting to pinch, so it just gives it a good pinch. It looks like he might have a crooked nose, but you know what, that's the fun part. Little off-center nose. So I just go as far down as I want. And like I said, this is going to be Farmer Phil. And then we got Grumpy George over there. And we are working on some Grumpy Grampies today, guys, if you're just joining us. And if you're new here, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And welcome to our little grungy family here. And hit the notification bell. You guys will see the next time I pop on. Yeah, I think so too. I think the different noses it does. It gives them different personalities, and I mean, just like all of us, we all have different faces, noses, and you do not have to do, like I said, you do not have to make these exactly like mine, because that's boring, you know? That's really boring. I just give you guys like a guideline, and you can just run with it. And I would love to see your guys' finished dolls or any projects you're working on over on the community tabs. I don't get notifications. Don't know why. I still haven't figured it out. I don't get like a notification when someone posts over there. You think I'd go check it more often, but if you guys post over there and I haven't checked it for a couple days, you can just write under any video that I've done, and I will see that comment and go, oh, okay, I'll go check it out. So for some reason, I don't know why I don't see it. I'm sure it's my error. So there you go. That's his little nose. Little nose. Okay. That's one thing I did forget. I knew, you know, the whole time I'm like, what am I forgetting? I try to get everything over here. You know how it is. I need to go find buttons. He needs eyeballs. Oh, thank you, Slay Girl. Welcome. These are my Grumpy Grampies, and then these are all my Junky Grungy Grammy dolls. And I have patterns down below that you can come and PDF downloads. No written instructions, but there is a link that you will copy in the description of my Etsy and paste it, and it takes you to all my tutorials on how to make every one of them. Each doll has their own link. And purchase a doll. I mean, we got all our dolls here ready for their forever home, and they come with adoption papers. Let me grab some buttons real quick. Okay, so this is, like I said, this is Farmer Phil, and he's been working out in the fields all day, plowing the fields in the weather, and he got a little bit of sun on his cheeks. So we're going to do a little rosy, just a bronzer or whatever blush. I mean, this is super old. You guys can see it. It's all falling apart and stuff, but I use it for my dolls. And then I just use a Q-tip. What character? This is I made up this pattern. Slay Girl. This is, I made it up. And these are just my Junky Grungy Grammy dolls. That is what I named them. And like I said, I have patterns and all kinds of stuff. So come check them out. So here. So I'm just gonna get a little bit of that on there. And I'm just giving them a little bit of blush. Just a little bit. Just enough to look a little weathered. Because Grampys get rosy cheeks too. Oh, thank you, Diane. I pretty much just cut out a triangle and then frayed the edges and put it around his neck because he's a little Farmer Phil. And I did the same with Grumpy George here. I gave him a little bandana. It's the same pretty much size. I just cut it out and then folded it and put it in his little pocket here. And he's got his, what do you guys think of his bald spot? Is that hilarious? I gave him a bald spot and some glasses. So yeah. And he is in my Etsy shop, guys. He is a one of a kind. Come check him out. You can go to his forever home. And then you can put a little on the nose. Hi, Cyan. Welcome. Yes, we all love dolls here. And these are my Junky Grungy Grammy dolls. And we're working on Grumpy Grampies is what we're working on today. And I'm just adding a little bit of, just a little bit of blush. That gives him a little character too. Just give him a little bit of something on his face there. Let me get this. Can you guys still hear me? For some reason my computer crashed. I don't know why. But I'll get us back online here. But can you guys hear me? I should still be on, right? It still says live on my phone, so I think it was just my computer. Sometimes my laptop is weird. Here, let me get back in it here. It's got a personality of its own and finicky. Oh, good. Good. I'm glad you guys can still hear me. Yeah, that's being weird. I'm just trying to set it up real quick. Okay, well, I'll just keep glancing up. I'm going to restart my computer, but I'll just keep glancing up at my phone. So if I don't see you guys a comment right away, that's why. But right now, what we're looking for is buttons. I'll just keep looking up at my phone and checking it out. Oh, hi, Patch. Welcome. These are my Junky Grungy Grammy dolls, and we're working on Grumpy Grampy today. So we got Grumpy George, and we're working on Grumpy Farmer Phil here. Okay. So let's see. We're just picking out some buttons. Some eyes. Giving some fun little grandpa eyes here, little Grampy eyes. Alright, those are good. And like I said, I have Amazon links down below. I have buttons and all kinds of different things down there that I use. Some trinkets and all that fun things. Okay, those are good eyes, though. I know, I love buttons. They're so fun to play with. Yes, Diane, he does have a little journal. I'll show you it. So I have the links down below. They're Amazon links for these journals. They're so cool. And they're just miniature little journals. I don't know if you guys can see that. It probably has a glare on it. And this one is Grimm's Fairy Tales. So it's actual titles, like book covers of real books. And then they're blank inside. So I have the link down below for those, and then I have other ones that I got too. Which, I don't know, I think those are way over there. I've been using these, they're really fun. But I have different ones too. But yeah, they are really fun. And then I got handmade ones that I've made too, in some of their pockets. And but they're just really neat to play with, aren't they? Yeah, they're really fun. Okay, let me see if I can get back online here. But yeah, we're just gonna sew on his little eyeballs and see how far we get here. Okay, and I'm just gonna use my embroidery floss, and I will just use 2 strands of it. Apparently my laptop needed an update or something. I don't know what it is doing. But there. I think I'm back. There we go. We're back online. Okay. So I got 2 strands is what I'm using. And whatever needle you would like to use. I like to use one of my longer ones because to get it through the back of the head and stuff, you know. I'd rather be in my nice cool house right now than out in that heat. It is just warm here in Oregon. So if you guys are new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. My name's Tammy, and this is Snowstorm Crafts channel that you're watching. And we are making some Grumpy Grampies today. So I got my Junky grungy Grammy dolls back in the back here. All kinds of different patterns in my shop, and you guys can come check them out. For some reason I cannot find the buttonhole. That is the funnest part, isn't it, guys? Trying to find the buttonhole. There we go. How did it? Oh yeah, I bet you Idaho is hot there right now too. Yeah, we're hitting 98, I think, today, Fahrenheit. And man, you can feel it. And then tomorrow is gonna be another hot one, and then we're gonna start cooling off. And it says it's actually gonna have a little bit of rain on Thursday. I'm like, what is happening here? What in the heck are we living in? I know. I'm like, a little rain. I mean, that'd be great. Love some rain around here. Everything's drying up so fast. But we'll see how that, you know. See what happens there. I'll let you guys know, because I come on Tuesdays at 2 Pacific time, because I'm over on the West Coast in Oregon. So I go Tuesdays at 2 and Thursdays at 2. So come join us. And we're just doing grungy dolls, having some fun here. And then I just give it a good snug. This is why I use 2 strands here. And then I always try to tie it off before I go to the next eye, because I've always noticed that it gets really, you know, if I go straight over to the next eye, this one isn't as tight. So I like to do them tight. That's just me. I mean, you guys do them however you want. these are awesome just to sit and relax, and they're just so meditative. Just to kind of, hand stitching is, it's very good therapy for your heart and soul, and it's just nice to sit and relax and stitch. I mean, that's what it's about, right? It's finding the peaceful moments in your life and not be so stressed out, and pick up a doll and see where it takes you. Oh, that's weird. So is my links not below, Diane? Because I usually get them, I try to get them down there. Let me check. Can you see the links? It should be down there. Let me double check here. Oh yeah. I can see them, and they look like they can open. Maybe if you restart either your phone or your computer or whatever you're on, sometimes that might help. Like maybe you just restart it. Can everybody else see the links down below? Are they able to click on them and stuff? Oh yeah, that might work. Karen, I'm glad you know technology better than me. Yeah, let me know, because if you guys can see them and click, I can see them, and they're all blue for me to click on. So I'm not sure if it's something I did, or I never know, guys. I'm not very tech savvy. Oh man. Oh yes, that's the way I have it, Diane. I have my videos turned this way, not horizontal. Because every time I've tried to do horizontal videos, I don't get as many views at all. And I don't know if it's because a lot of people are on their phones, and it's just the way the lineup is. But I've tried it the other way, and it does. I get like hardly any views, or YouTube doesn't put my videos out there. I don't know why. I don't know why. I've tried both ways, and this one seems to work the best for me. And I try to line you guys up so you can see right here. I know it's kind of a tighter view. There we go. Just tighten that up. There we go. I just tightened that off. There we go. Thank you, Karen, for helping out and helping on the tech aspect here. There we go. See, now look at that. Does he look like a fill? It looks like a fill to me. And what I have here is just a cute little farmer's hat. And if I did not link this below, I will get that down there for you guys. I don't know if I did. I'm not sure if I did. But that's the little hat I'm going to use. And then I got his little ears. Which, if you guys want ears, that would be my freckled-faced, blue-haired girl. Blue-haired, freckled-faced girl? I think that's what I call her. So my Coraline doll. But over in my Etsy shop, it is my blue-haired, freckled-faced girl, and she has ear pattern. So go ahead and go get that pattern for the ears, and then this pattern for the outfit. And then I have a video for the overalls to extend the pants in my lives, which that's down below. So I try to cover all bases so you guys can make this with me here. And if you guys are new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, guys. That is the best way to support me and my channel, and I really appreciate it. So what we're gonna do is use the Lion Brand yarn. And this is the homespun. This is what I use for their hair. And I'm pretty sure I linked that below. But like anything, if I haven't, just let me know, guys. Just comment. gonna try to finish him off, and I can get him in my shop today, and we'll have a little Farmer Phil in there, and he'll be ready for adoption. Okay, so I just used the Fabrifix glue, which I'll show you guys. I try to keep a bottle here to show you. So it's just Fabrifix glue, and it works great on all kinds of stuff. Love it. I've pretty much used it junk journaling to now, so years, and I love it. So I'm just cutting strips here. And I don't know if we're gonna give him a bald spot because he doesn't have a hat. He needs a bald spot. And you guys can still see, right? I'm trying to keep him. So Patty is asking, can you show a close-up of the shoulders on the Grumpy and Red-Nosed Doll? My shoulders are coming out, right? So what I do for the arms, and they can be a little floppy, but I'll take and, for some reason the music is a little louder on this one. So I go ahead and I take their arm and I use my tweezers that I have, and I go down and pull his arm up through, and then I take my glue and I glue his arms in to the actual shirt. I don't sew anything. Then I take the glue and I'll glue inside here and pinch it and kind of tuck it in. So tuck it to his body. So that's pretty much the deal that I do for his shoulders. So that's a little up close for him. But that helps stabilize them so they're not so floppity. And then I'll glue on the inside and pinch it towards his body like that. And it just gives it a little, just like that. So I hope that helps. Okay. So now what I'm doing is I take off there's like a twisted white thread, and I'll take that off. So if you guys are new here, welcome. My name's Tammy, and this is Snowstorm Crafts, and these are my Junky, grungy Grammy dolls. And today we're working on Grumpy Grampies and getting them looking good. So we got George over here who's ready to be adopted, and they all come with adoption papers, so he's ready for his forever home. And that's his little back pocket. And right now we're working on Farmer Phil. And getting them looking nice. Ready for their new homes. And I really appreciate your guys' orders and just support. I mean, I really appreciate you guys watching my videos and commenting and being here and loving these as much as I do. It's just so much fun. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, it's just easy kind of to set him up like that when I do this. Yes, you can be, yeah, yes, I'm glad I could help, because yes, you can get frustrated, and that's why I tell everybody, they don't have to be perfect. I tell myself that, guys, because I am a perfectionist, believe it or not, but I tell myself that too, as I'm telling you guys that, because it's like, okay, they don't have to be perfect, guys, they don't have to be perfect, and as you guys see me take stitches out and stuff, but yes, I've been there. I have definitely been there, Patty, so I hope that does help, because that's the way I've done it. And they can get flappity, but if you just take it and kind of glue it towards his body and stuff, it helps a lot. And just give it some stability. So I just kind of make stuff up as I'm going along, and that's the way I've found the best to work. But yeah, I'm glad I could help. But yeah, any questions you guys have, this is definitely the place to ask me. Because I can give you guys exactly how I do things. Because I don't, you know me, I don't hide anything. We're all here to have fun and do this together. Okay, so I'm trying to make it so you guys can see too. Look at him. It's pretty funny. Pretty funny. Funny Phil. I'm gonna give him a little bit of... I don't want to make him look like a girl though. So I'm so used to making the girls that it's kind of hard to switch my brain. I can't give him a bow. But he is gonna have a cute little hat. So let's just give him some glue here. There. That will work. And then we're gonna put his ears on too, so that'll help. Okay, this is the hard part. Try not to get too much glue on your hands when you're doing this. Oh, good, Maddie. I'm so glad that you're having fun making them. They are fun. They are fun. And that's why, you know, you can't take yourself too serious. Because then you'll just be stuck. And it's like, that's no fun. And it's fun to look through your fabrics and all your little trinkets and all your little buttons and all your fun things like that, you know. And see how far it can take you. So we're going to go ahead and give him a bald spot and see. It might not even show, but it's pretty funny. So you have to keep in mind, if you're giving any of your grumpy grampies a bald spot, to not have your threads, like for your eyes when you sew them on and stuff like that, don't have them come through the middle. You'll have to angle them a little different. So you have to think a little bit ahead. And then you can always hide it, you know, of course, with yarn. Let's see. I know we're gonna let's do his ears first, but I think the hat will go like that. So the ears, I just make sure in the pattern, and I show you guys on the video with the blue-haired freckle-faced girl tutorial. When you draw the ears out, just give it a flap on each side. Give them flaps. That's funny. I do have a grungy Santa. I can show you them. Here, let me go grab them. But a gnome would be hilarious. But I do have a grungy Santa on vacation. And I'm sure I have a pattern for him. Yeah, but this is my Santa. And I don't have him in my shop. My mom fell in love with him, and she's gonna be coming here to visit in September-ish. So I'm gonna give it to her for her birthday when she comes. But this is my Santa on vacation. This is vacation. That's why he's got his little llama shorts. And his little knees are hilarious. Isn't he funny? So I do have a Santa. But yeah, here, we'll put him right here because he's funny. He is pretty funny. I should bring him out because we're getting towards some fun seasons coming. Yeah, he is fun. I know we will be making another one for sure. We will be. But that'll be later. We get some fall stuff coming. Okay, so I just take his ears. And I mean, I guess you can do them however you want, but I just take them and glue them down. I mean, you guys, just, it doesn't need to be complicated. You can just kind of look at it and go, where would an ear be? Bam, there's an ear. And then you can cover it with hair. Or not. That's the fun part of making the grungy Grammy dolls. Or, I'm gonna say that. My grumpy Grampies. These are grumpy Grampies. Not grungy Grammys. So there we go. But a gnome would be fun. That would be a fun doll. Okay, so let's... make sure they're not too lopsided here. It would work just to put these on first and then put the hair over the top. However you want to do it. Which I think I might, because why not? Is it funny how their just personality comes about? I mean, you'd have no idea how they're gonna turn out. Because look at the difference. They look different, you know? Like George looks different than Phil. They get different personalities. Phil's a farmer, and George is a fisherman, loves to climb trees, he's a bird watcher. He's happy, retired, doing his thing. So yeah. It's fun just to make a little story, backstory for him. Okay, so there. You can just hide the little flap, but that's the easiest way I found, is to just make a flaps like that and glue it down. Done. Easy. We like easy. Okay, so now the only thing he needs, because I'm not going to do glasses for him. Phil doesn't wear glasses. He doesn't need them. So we're going to just take this and just glue it on his head. And give him his little farmer hat here. And this glue is nice. Hold it. Oh, what, give him an earring? Is that what you're saying, Karen? We can give him earrings. That'd be funny. Yeah. Grumpy Grampy. Edgy Grampy. Yeah, one earring. That would be funny. I'll try to get these hats down there, but they're just the little wicker doll hats, and I'm not sure if I have those in the links. So that's all I did, is get some glue on there, and you just hold it for a second and get it all lined up. And we got Farmer Phil. So there we go. Journal. I think he turned out really cute. And I want to thank you guys for joining me today and helping me make him come to life. It's just so much fun. So we got Grumpy George here, Grumpy Grampy George, and then we got Farmer Phil, little grumpy Farmer Phil. But these are my grumpy Grampies, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it informational. Yeah, a biker, that would be funny. Oh my gosh, that would be, do some leather. Get them all leathered out. That would be awesome. So hit that like, subscribe, follow, comment, all the fun things. Hit the notification bell, and you guys can see my next live. You don't want to miss them. We're having a great time here, and I really appreciate you guys. And until next time.